Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of February 2021. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using a brand new tarot deck. This is my pink tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Taurus, with a life coaching oracle card. And yes, I do have a new kind of setup here. I wanted to try something different as it relates to my camera angle. And so I decided to do this and see how it works out. I'm liking it because it's a much easier setup than what I had before. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. And you've got some good cards here, Taurus. So, as we move into February, okay, making sure I've got everybody in frame here. As we move into February, Taurus, I have to say that you're going to be doing a lot more mental strategizing as it relates to your money. And you also have some, I want to say, emotional things coming up. And that's really going to take your finances in a new direction. Not because, you know, you're going to have things going on, I want to say, with your heart, but at the same time, I'm feeling like you're feeling intuitively led to something that really kind of is opening your heart more and stretching you just in a new way, in a new direction. Now, I feel like this is going to be a passion project for a lot of you, something that you've had your heart set on for a very long time, and you're finally getting the opportunity to actually do something about it and potentially make money with it. We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about, like I said, future planning, but also about really strategizing and mapping out what your next moves are going to be. We have the Ace of Cups. That's a brand new heart-centered project, something like a passion project, something that really is just, you love every aspect of it. Now, the other thing about the Ace of Cups is that it could be a relationship. It could be a love relationship, maybe romantic, but it could also be just a really nice match, a professional connection with someone. But I'm feeling like this is more of a passion project, something that your heart is centered on, Taurus. Next, we have the Death card in the reverse. That means a sudden, quick change. I have a feeling that whatever this passion project is that you are working on, it's definitely going to change your life in so many ways, and it's going to happen very quickly. We also have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups means you're going to be working a lot of late nights by yourself. You're going to be doing some things independently on your own. You will not be working with other people. The thing is I think you do need to work independently at this point because you know exactly what it is you want to do and how you want to do it. And that's probably going to be the quickest way for you to turn things around, or the quickest way for you to start generating some revenue, for you to start generating some income. Next, we have the Lovers card in the reverse. The Lovers card in the reverse talks about a divine separation, you stepping away from something that is no longer serving you. And because of that, looks like the communication gets a little bit strained here, but that's okay. I think that's normal in certain situations, especially when you are moving away from something or someone. But get ready, Taurus, because things definitely are, I just want to say things are just really looking good. All right, so what do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2022? And it's interesting, I got a couple more cards here than what I was anticipating. So let's go ahead and start with what we've got here. We do have the Four of Cups in the reverse. That means you are going to get an offer, and it's going to be exactly what you want. Now, as it relates to your money, this could be a job offer. It could also be just an opportunity to work in some way that is something that you really want to do. That's something that you are excited about and fired up about. The Sun card in the reverse means that everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be just fine. It may not be perfect, but you're going to have no complaints. Money will be flowing, may not be as much as you'd like, but you definitely will be in the positive cash flow. And that gets confirmed by that Ace of Wands card. The Ace of Wands talks about growth, prosperity. The other thing about the Ace of Wands is that it also represents cash flow. It represents actual cash coming in. So, you know, be excited about that, because cash is definitely going to be flowing to you. And I also get the sense that you're going to have more than one opportunity and more than one stream of income, which is very exciting. Next, we have the Page of Cups. That's the unexpected discontinuing of something, but it's going to work out in your favor. And we also have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, that's a card about timing. So pay attention to deadlines, and also pay attention to schedules. Pay attention to really tracking the progress of certain things, because it looks like something is going to be behind schedule, or there could be a delay on something that you are expecting to come in by a certain time or a certain date. Now, we also got these two cards that also fell out. We have the Queen of Cups, and then we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, these are two very good cards, because the Queen of Cups talks about emotional stability. I also feel like she is really representing emotional intelligence and emotional maturity as you move into a new phase of doing some work that is definitely what you want to do and how you want to make money. It's like you just realize that, you know, you can't continue working trying to please other people. You have to do what's right for you. And you also have to understand that you have to have boundaries in place, even though people may not understand or be supportive of the work that you're trying to do. You realize that you don't necessarily need anyone else's approval, and you don't need anyone else's assistance, because there are other people who will be more than happy to step up and to give you a hand. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. Even though it's in reverse, it means that your wish is going to come true in some way, shape, or form. The other thing about the wish card, it just means that something you've been working on for a while, or something that you've been hoping for a while, does start to show up. And it may not be exactly in the way that you thought it would show up, but it doesn't mean that it's not happening, or things are not coming together. So you just have to be patient, but what you want is definitely on the way. All right, Taurus, let's see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2021. What do we need to know for the sign of Taurus? All right, Taurus, as we move into the second half of February, it looks like you're going to be going through some tests, right? Sometimes you're going to... What I've learned is that whenever we set out to accomplish a goal, we get tested. And from what I'm seeing here, Taurus, you're definitely going to be tested. But the good thing is you will pass the test. It's not going to be something that you expect, or it may not be comfortable, but you definitely will kind of prove to yourself and prove to the universe, or whoever is around you, that you are committed to creating the life that you want, to having the money that you want. The Strength card, this is more about internal strength, and this is more about really feeling like you are empowered and that you are being guided and led in the right direction. So trust yourself, trust what you know, trust who you are, and stay confident as you move forward. Next, we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is a inner meditation card. Also, sometimes the Four of Swords talks about just kind of staying still and really allowing things to happen in their own timing and in their own way. So if you feel like it's not quite time to make a move or to take action, trust that intuitive guidance, because it's definitely giving you an edge in some way. Also, the Four of Swords talks about retreat too, going within, or sometimes taking a step back to allow others to kind of either temporarily lead the way or allowing others to kind of clear the path for you. Now, the Tower card talks about cleaning the slate. This really is starting from scratch and also removing anything and everything that is in your way. This could be people, relationships, circumstances. It could be things in your environment like physical stuff, physical clutter. I don't know, I'm feeling like there is a clutter problem for someone, and someone needs to really clear that up. Because once you clear the stuff, you're going to unlock all kinds of energetic flow, as well as some new opportunities into your life. There's someone who's hesitant to reach out to you because they see clutter, and they're wondering if that's how you are with your thought process too. So if there is a clutter issue, please clean it up. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's the message I'm getting loud and clear. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. That's the start of a brand new business for some of you, or a brand new job. Because it's in the reverse, it's telling me that it's probably going to be a slow start. It's not going to take off as quickly as you'd like, but it definitely is coming, and it will bring some money. The thing is the money is going to be in the form of credit, is what I'm getting. So while that's not bad, that's maybe not exactly what you want, but it can definitely be helpful. Especially if you're starting a brand new business. If you're starting a brand new business and you get a line of credit, well, that could be, all that you need in order to get started. Finally, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a repeater card. It's here, and then we saw it the first time there. So the Seven of Wands is all about communication, and it looks like by the time we move into the second half of February, Taurus, communication gets better, either with your partner, maybe with some coworkers, business partners, colleagues, whatever. But it looks like the communication really opens up, and again, that gives you more opportunity to make more money. All right, Taurus, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of February 2021. And I feel like this card wanted to come out too. All right, Taurus, as we close out the month of February, did I say 2021? I hope I said February 2022. But anyways, I mean February 2022 if I did say 2021. All right, Taurus, so as we close out the month of February 2022, pay attention to what's going on at work, because this Knight of Wands talks about somebody not pulling their share. There's somebody on your team or somebody in your circle who's not doing their fair share of the work, which creates more work and more responsibility for you, Taurus. So pay attention. I think you have an idea of who this person is, because there's someone who is all take and no give from what I'm seeing here. And, you're going to have to kind of address that issue, because it's going to affect your ability to work more, make more money, do more, have more, to advance in your career or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the card of speed. This is also a card of something coming in very, very quickly, but it's limited and you have to take action on it very quickly. So if a job opportunity or a deal comes through, it's probably only going to be available for a short time period. It could be 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever the case may be, but you're going to have to act quickly when an opportunity comes through. Next, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is pay attention, because somebody is not quite being honest with you about something of a financial matter. Could be the same person here. I'm kind of inclined to think it is, just because it's kind of in the same row. But ask a lot of questions is what I'm getting here. If you're doing any type of big financial transaction, financial deal, or anything like that, ask a lot of questions because someone's not being entirely honest. Finally, we have the Page of Swords again. That's something quitting unexpectedly, and I do think this is actually going to be something to your advantage. Remember, this is a repeater card here, so this could be related. Whatever happened here just kind of finishes at the end of the month. But Page of Swords talks about something unexpectedly being discontinued. Now, this could be something good because it could be a monthly fee, could be you canceling a subscription or something like that. But I do feel like there is going to be something financial, something of a monetary nature that's going to be discontinued at the end of February. So Taurus, your month is very powerful. February is going to be very powerful for you. The thing is you're just going to have to learn how to navigate the flow, and you're going to have to figure out intuitively what your next step is going to be, because there's definitely going to be periods throughout the month where you are taking action and then you're stepping back. You're taking action and then you're stepping back. Okay, so just really trust yourself. All right, we're going to close out your reading with an intuitive life coaching oracle card. And the card we got for you, Taurus, is Past Life Connections, card number 18. You are currently healing past life wounds. That's a very powerful card. So I hope it resonates, and I hope it does. I hope it gives you some insight on something, Taurus. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll definitely do it all again next month.